Okay. Now, let's look into our month chart. Is there any preference that you guys want me to talk about? Is there any preference that you guys want me to talk about? Yeah. Because I think my way of sharing is a little bit too overboard. After I did it for a few months, I feel that it was very, very overboard. Over too much maybe cannot be absorbed by anyone or everyone. Maybe it's harder to absorb because it's not an easy thing to learn about it. Yeah. Now, let me differentiate the things that you can actually get. Okay. Harm clashes, normally you don't really look into that much in the month chart. Unless that your year chart and annual pillar, the luck pillar have something wrong, then you might consider looking into that. Okay, especially on the month. Yeah. Let me differentiate the things in front of you so that whatever that in front of you right now, how do we actually use it in a different ways? Okay. Now, Qi itself. Okay. This is Qi. Okay. This is Qi. This is the month chart. Of course, you don't see the month here, but this represents the month chart. Yeah. And then this is the flying stars. And then this is the Barter chart. Okay. How do we actually use this in terms of the applications of this tree? Of course, I also like to talk about Yi Jing altogether. Yeah, my way of application is Yi Jing because of so many systems, we actually comply all of them together. The Yi Jing usage might be a little bit more simplified rather than other tools. I like to focus a lot on the achievement chart. The reason is achievement is the one that affect decisions making. Okay, for someone who make decisions, the month chart actually can influence you in how are you going to decide something. Okay, and I don't really focus too much on Bazi. The reason is this one is more global type of chart, very global. It's talking about everything might be happening as opportunity, the stuff can happen. Yeah. So the Barter chart itself will be an indications of what type of things going to happen. Yeah. But does it really affect you? There is a question that I always ask people while using metaphysics. Okay. Go into a path that is only going to be beneficial to you, but it is not going to be just to be a fearful state. Okay, so whatever insight, any forecast or any predictions of the month, years, okay, even on your own Barter chart, use it in a terms of benefiting yourself. So if the event is going to benefit you, of course, you proceed with it. If the event is not going to benefit to you, don't do anything related to it. Yeah, that's how you use it. Yeah. So when you look into achievement, Bazi is like a global thing is going to happen. How is going to happen? Now, every time I use a forecast, I will use one word I call alignment. This alignment is related that are you aligned with the trend, with the energies flow or not? If you're aligned with the energy flow, you must take note that this will maybe enhance you or maybe push you to another place. Maybe. The words maybe will be there. Okay? The words maybe will be there. So the alignment is talking about if anything that I share to you guys later on, any of this part are saying that something bad is going to happen because of certain things, right? And you feel you are in that position, then you should be very careful. aware of the things. So this is what we call avoidance of disaster. Yeah. And it's not always is going to happen to you, because there's too many things going to happen in this world, and a few chart should not determine your overall life. Yeah, should not be in that way. But if you align with one of them, that means this chart right now, these energies of the month, is really aligned together with you, and it will show its effect on what you're actually going to do. Yeah, so this is how I actually look into that. Yeah? This is how I actually look into that. And I want you guys to perform in that way. Okay, so what is it about Feng Shui? This is related to qualities of your opportunities. Okay, quality of your opportunities, qualities of your luck. So if this chart landed on some of the things that's landed on your chart, right? Maybe your Ike Mansion chart, maybe your front doors, okay? Maybe your back doors, yeah? Then normally it's the front doors, yeah? That will represent that this particular month, these opportunities will arise. And the qualities of it, if it's a bad, it will show its bad qualities. If it is good, it will show its good qualities for you to use. Okay, so some of you guys who are actually in my annual class, I told you guys something about the main door in the west. So if the main door in the west, this is a double five month, double 5 month, okay, this double 5 month is going to cause a very big issue. Yeah, and if you have door in here, and anyone in your house, okay, is dragon or dog, most likely it will cause certain effect. So I'm just directly telling you that right now, this particular month, this is the thing is going to happen. So I have to be careful with your driving, your going out, yeah, whatever that you're doing, try to not do something very risky, not just on this month, but actually on this particular years. The reason is why? Because the double 5 is open on, the 5 is actually open on the doors. And you might not think about this. The door represents a constant Feng Shui activation. Which is what we call the Qi mouth of the house. Okay, which is what we call the Qi mouth of the house. So if you have door in the west, please, yeah, don't do anything crazy this month. Okay, so you ask me about mitigation. I will tell you, don't mitigate. Yeah, I will tell you, don't mitigate. You want mitigations in here. Of course, you can do mitigation here. Yeah, what kind of mitigations to counter the 5? Metal element, heavy metal element, or any musical instrument. Yeah, if you have a singing bowl, maybe buy a singing bowl to mitigate the abrupt energies. Okay, how to mitigate bad energies here? Any activations of items that is not moving will help you to bring the energy vibrations to subside. Yeah, so if anything is wrong in that sectors, any bad energies or many bad vibrations is happening, it can help you to subside the energies to go up. Yeah, subside energies to go up. Yeah, so this is the way of activation should be done. Okay, not an active one. Active one means that it have to be ringing there, have to moving at there, have to, the fire will keep on burning. That is called an active Feng Shui activation. Okay, so if you want to subside something, you want to control something, you want to send out some of these energies, you have to use a still type activation. Still means that it's not moving, non-moving type activation. That is what you actually should approach. Yeah. Okay. That's how you actually need to do it. Yeah. Okay. This is how that you need to do. Okay. Yeah. Now, so another thing that is quite dominant in this particular month is because there is double legal issue is happening. Double legal issues means that in the south, you have double 7 together with the rainwater, which is also legal issue. Both of this seems to be quite aggressive this particular month. Very aggressive. So if you have a door, because of feng shui perspective, yeah, if you have any door that you are using right now in the south sectors, yeah, then and you actually offended someone before, or actually you're part of something that have a chances of legal issue, you might get it this particular month. I'm not trying to scare you or something, just that it's quite obvious. Someone already telling me they are fall into that. Yeah. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. If you are actually fall into that, that means it's quite obvious that it will come. Yeah. What you should do with this? What are mitigations? The 5 yellow, you use a metal element. Heavy metal, coins to do mitigation. You want to pick a date, don't even need to pick a date, just put there. On a success day, on a stable day, or whatever its day is it, just put there. Okay. If it says double 7 in the south, you know that south this year is a fire. Fire is supposed to control the metal element. But this double 7 is going to be abruptly aggressive. So to mitigate this, is either you enhance the fire element, which is not really recommended. This is a 3 killing of the year. 3 killings of the year. Not really recommended. But if you want, that is the only choice. Why is that so? Because if you use a water activations like that, which is to mitigate the 7, to diminish the energy of the 7, unconsciously it also kill the subsector. Same thing is going to happen. Yeah. So the only choice is to increase the fire energies if you fall into any of what we so-called the legal issue in this particular month. And it's going to be very aggressive. So it's not a normal legal issue. It's going to be very damaging. Okay. So if you want to do anything with that, what you should do in here that is not really obvious. What is it you can do in here but not really obvious? Maybe a salt lamp can help you. Just maybe a salt lamp can actually help you. Yeah. Okay. That's why I have to go into that part. Okay. Priscilla is asking, you can call me Alex or Sam. No, both of it is my name. Both of it is my name. Okay. No need to confuse. Both of them is my name. Yeah. So, why you select East Palace for looking into South Flying Stars? Of course, that's how I already mentioned to you, right? The achievement chart influence people decisions making that is not related to your house. Of course, you can use it for your house too, right? But the chances of opportunities to come is the flying stars. They are not interacting with each other. Yeah? They are not interacting each other. It is just that both of them are telling us that this particular month, this kind of thing can happen. Okay, this kind of thing can happen. So this is a way that you can actually use to that. Yeah. So put in metal day is good, water day. Yeah. If you really look into the date selections, most likely pick any days that you feel right. Okay. Pick any days you feel right. Yeah? Okay. Don't need to go into like a perfect dates. There's no perfect dates. So you feel like it's a good metal day, then use metal days. If it's good is water day, I don't think it's good to use. Metal day is good to use. Yeah. Every month, what kind of dates that is the best for activation? Use the 3 harmony days with the dragon. Okay, use the 3 harmony days with the dragon. So it's either success day or stable day. Do not use established because this month dragon is very aggressive. Yeah. Okay, just use that too. So if you have any tools that can give you that, of course, I think Chinese Metasoft, the free version, already can tell you what days that you can actually use, can judge from that. Yeah, so there's the way for you to put a small meta mitigations if you want. Okay, if it's not, 5 yellow is actually quite good to upgrade yourself. Yeah. Time-wise, any time that you want to pick. Yeah, you can also use back the 3 harmony. 3 harmony this month is what? Dragon, rat, and monkey. Yeah, dragon, rat, and monkey. Yeah, you mean the hours, I know. Dragon, rat, or monkey. Make the full 3 harmony combinations come in. What is the reason of that? That one is without totally looking into the auxiliary stars, without looking into that, is it the 3 killing days, without looking into that in any days that you want to look at, just don't care. Don't look at it, just use a 3 harmony. Then your date selections is already perfect 50%. Very simple. The way I use it is very simple. Just use a 3 harmony. What is the reason of that? That is the strongest, most harmonious energies day for you to use. And every month, you will see the success day, stable day, and established day is the same 3 harmony animal sign. Okay? Yeah, it's between the dragon month day and also hour. You can pick any of them 3 together. Yeah, that is the most easiest functions to use. Some of you guys will follow me to Taiwan for an excursion. It's actually a ox. Is it an ox? No, it's a snake month with an ox day. Is it ox day? I think it's an ox day. Is it ox day? I forget. Okay, I'm just simply pointing it out. But I think it's a harmony day. Okay, yeah, that's how you pick a day. Easier. No need to get frustrated with it. Yeah. So these are the 2 things that's the main thing I want to tell you guys. One of it is really the legal issue is going to come. Okay. If this month is a good month, this is a very aggressive month. Very aggressive. Because the starting point of the barter chart is already a clash. Yeah. What kind of problem will you get, this particular month? It's a clash month, and the Wu Earth energy goes sky high. This is another month that Wu Earth energy goes sky high. The biggest problem in this month, if there's an accident, if there is an argument, if there is anything related to errors, any problem that is going to occur is because of the friend stars. Okay, basically it's because of the friend stars. What is the reason of it? This has friend star is sky high in the earth element month. Okay, sky high means everyone who will be thinking they are the most confident people in the world. They're the most powerful person in the world. And when they want to make the decisions because they feel that everything's supporting them, yeah, and these decisions are made out of ego. Yeah, and then the decisions that we make, the chances, the opportunity that was given is also to boost up this ego, that thinking that everything is in the right place. Yeah, and unconsciously, errors appear, problems will appear, and then a lot of things is because you feel that the universe is supporting you somehow. So I use the word universe. Yeah, you feel that everything around you supporting you somehow. and you dare enough to make a very bold move without thinking too much, that lead into problem. Yeah, why is it problem? Because if you learn 八字, you should know that if a day master, if overly strong, we don't want any more of the same companion stars inside the chart. Yeah, so it's a strong element. Then another strong element comes in, it is unfavorable element to you, then this will actually force into a bad condition. So most of the time, decisions that will lead into problem is because of ego and overconfidence, over trusting something that lead into problem. Yeah, there's many ways to interpret this. If you look into those who learn for Master for Soul, this is also the month where earth element represent perception. Yeah, earth element represent perceptions, and perceptions means that wherever you learn before, whatever that you understand, you accumulate because of earth element. Earth element is always an energy of accumulation. Yeah, it's always an energy of accumulation. So your mind will then unconsciously accumulate a lot of ideas, a lot of things, a lot of perceptions, yeah, and you're not willing to let it go, then you might have preconceived ideas. Now, this will influence a person to make decisions out of it. Yeah, to make decisions out of it. So in here, it also tells, it also lead into health perspective. Okay, it also lead into health perspective. Too many earth element is actually not good. It indicates that this is the month, maybe you get fat. That's a funny thing for earth element, yeah. If is it going to be getting fat? Is possible if your chart have a lot of water. Yeah, so don't overeat. Accumulations of energies also indicates you overeat. Yeah, overeat, overly accumulated certain part of your body that maybe returns into tumors. Okay, very bad, yeah, saying like that. Maybe it's a lump. Yeah. Okay. So if any chances, this is the month that this kind of things can really appear. Yeah. So if a health terms, these are the things that you should really consider checking. Okay. If anything's to come out in this particular month, supposed to go and check first. Don't let it be. Okay, because this earth energy right now is pushing that to come out. Yeah, so it's a very direct way, pushing it that to come out. Okay, so you have to be very careful with that. Emotional and also maybe related to depressions. This is might related to overly trust someone. And if you always trust somebody, then this person may betray you. Okay, why is it? What is it? Is a problem. Again, it's the same thing. Accumulation of earth energies, and this is the yang earth, the wu earth. Wu earth also represents trust. Yeah, and this earth element is sky high and is related to a person, confidence and ego. So high chances that this clash we also related to somebody, maybe because of the trust, they want to take you over or betray you in something like that can happen. Okay, of course, the original clash meaning doesn't mean that, but because of the friend star is quite high, most of the time it's like that. Okay, your confidence level just get jeopardized because you overly trust something or trust someone. Okay, there's the battle reading. Yeah, that's how that you actually look into that. Now, we also need to look into the Yusu god of this particular month, right? So when you talk about the chart, of course, there's something that we can actually turn these things all around. Correct? We actually can turn all these things around if you want to turn it around. Yeah, so then we have to find the Yusu god. So in the chart, what do you think is actually the proper Yusu god? What is the things that you think is a proper use of God? Anybody who learned from me? Augustine. Have to point him out, yeah. Yeah, because some of you guys were learning from me. What is the useful God? Yeah, Jenna was right. It's a water element. Okay. Water element is what kind of tank god in this chart? Yeah, this water element is the what we call the wealth element. So I will use a very simple terms for that. If anytime, anything that you do, whatever that you're trying to do right now, think about the value first. Okay, do not think that you actually are good in it, you're quite good, I'm confident with myself, I trust myself. Don't think in that way. Use value first. Is it the good place? This is value of return. Yeah, and because of DW, can I control this or not? Okay, whatever that you're trying to do, yeah, if I can control this, I can turn all these things around, become a good chart to use. Okay, just for the barter, yeah, you become a good chart to use. So the water element will tells you, this water will directly tells you that the value, okay, value of something, yeah, value of return, beneficial or not? Is it going to benefit everyone? Yeah, and water also related to desire. Yeah, if you learn from Barter for Soul, you actually also know that this is the ghost realm. It's related to a desire, something that you want to create. So somehow it's also direct wealth or indirect wealth. So looking into that is about water element. So its value is the main thing you should focus into. Yeah, if anything around you that appear to you, yeah, then you should focus on finding what is the value of this. Is this inside of all these things, there's a one value thing that you actually need to focus on. Okay, then only focus on the value, not your own perceptions, not of your own or your own ideas or even your own confidence into something. Focus on something that is valuable. Yeah, so this is the barter chart reading. Okay, now anyone have any questions until here? A lot of you guys are here. I know I talk too fast. Later, you guys just look into the recording if you guys want. Okay. Anybody else got anything for you guys to ask about this? No, yeah? Okay. Now, yeah. So you say what about Middle in Southwest? Doesn't care. Southwest very good. Yeah. So now, let's focus on D on barter. Then one after this only I answer you. Okay? Yeah. Because in this particular one chart, you saw two DE there. Basically indicates that they are not in present. But you cannot say they are not in present because the clash was there. The clash was there, the self-punishment was there. So this is all related to self-confidence here. You trust yourself, to ego, this is everything that's happening with the barter chart. So any problem will go into that. Okay. How about create value of product this month? You can also do that. Because whatever in the barter chart indicates the energy flow is coming. Okay, the energy flow is coming. This is the opportunities that's going to arise. Whether that the problem can turn into something benefit, yeah, or the problem is actually a problem to you. So both of the way can be used, yeah. Okay, yeah. The D is in a month and the year in this particular month chart. This particular month chart. But again, the clash was there. Okay, the clash was there. The DE is diminished. Okay, and too high of earth element, the DE is also diminished. Yeah, this is my way of reading about the chart. Okay, so that means the bad thing is still occur. Okay, yeah. Now, let's move into this Qi-Men. Qi-Men is the one that most of us like to use as a month forecast. I also like to use it because it's totally tell somebody is going to take actions based on the decisions, then this will influence them. Okay, based on this, yeah, somebody will actually influence them. Yeah, the energies will influence them. Whether they are back facing, they are not back facing, it doesn't matter. Because all of this box will landed on your destiny palace. And this will influence you in that part. Yeah. So we normally use the Qi month chart, try to layer it to our destiny or our destiny palace. Okay, we try to lay everything in there. Okay, so that we can actually know what is it that's coming for us in this particular month. Of course, I say that it's for your subconscious mind, it's for you, it influences you to make decisions without you knowing about that. It also influences other things in your body part. It is not just you who make decisions. Your body part will also make their own decisions if something is wrong. So you maybe don't know about that, but that one is why is it that a Qi chart can influence you in a health perspective? Yeah. So we get a very bad, this chart is actually quite bad. Yeah. We get a very bad Vata chart. We also get a very bad Qi chart. Why is it bad? This is a Fu Yin, right? And this is a Fan Yin. Yeah, this is a Fu Yin and Fan Yin chart. So in Qi, what is the bad chart? The worst chart is a Fu Yin Fan Yin chart. Okay, Fu Yin Fan Yin chart means that okay, whatever that you're trying to do right now, whatever decisions that you're trying to make in this moment of time, it seems like something just go opposite directions, or it is always not whatever that you think it is, not within your understanding, not within your grasp. Direct way to say it, yeah, in everything in a chart. Very direct. Yeah. So whatever that you're trying to do in this particular month, it's also because of the pattern like that. Okay. Completely indicates that this will be the time when you make the decisions, but you actually don't know what is the outcome is. Yeah, you're taking a gamble. Okay, because of this particular Qi chart. It's a Fan Yin Fu Yin chart. Yeah, that's why it will be a little bit more aggressive, especially the door is Fan Yin. Yeah, the door in Fan Yin indicates that you might fight for something that you're going against the norms. You think that you're capable in doing something against the norm or against whatever the boundaries or the rules that were set within you. Okay, that is a Fan Yin door thing is happening now. This Fan Yin door also apply to your chart, to your personal destiny chart. Huh? All the while you do something, not sure why, it's always in the opposite directions. You want to do this, you make decisions to do this right now, but it's always something else turns out. It is not what you expected it to be. That's why we don't like the door to be Fan Yin. And door Fan Yin is part of what we call, a lot of this door is part of what we call the four harms door. Yeah, all of this, okay, is actually countering the palace. We call it the door compel. Of course, the earth element, these two door, maybe is not something that you get to use to know that they are actually a door going against a palace. But for me, I will actually use in that way because this is completely in the opposite directions. Yeah, and this 5 of this door suddenly become aggressive. Yeah, all of this becoming aggressive. All of this is trying to overthrow the rules and boundaries. What is the rules and boundaries? The palace itself, okay, is the rules that were actually set. The regulations that are actually set. And now the actions that you're taking right now, are basically trying to go against it. You are chopping, you are going against, you are trying to clash open. This means whatever the decisions that you are making right now, okay, for actions, for taking or execution, somehow relate to you trying to fight over everything, going against everything. Yeah, but there is this Fu Yin door and Fu Yin stars, and also the Fu Yin stem that is happening. Okay, Fu Yin star and stem indicates that you're trying to turn things over because everything else is not moving. Yeah, so we retaliate even more. Yeah, after that you do something, the environment still not moving, the people is still not going to take the changes. Okay, why? Stem represent the people, the stars represent your environment. It can also represent your market. Yeah, so when you're in that conditions, when you make a decisions, you will fall into this. Yeah, straight away, the Fan Yin and Fu Yin meaning. This one is a very chaotic moment. Everybody seems don't know what they are doing because it doesn't just influence you, it's also influence your boss, influence your colleague. Yeah, and if they fall into that, they are going to take actions according to that. They are going against the norm, going against the boundaries. So if you think that this is not right, because you also might be influenced by this, yeah, whatever you do seems like not right to you. I also want to go against this guy. So it becomes even more chaotic. Yeah, so this is the achievement month that can influence you in that way. Okay, yeah. Now, what is the worst palace in this particular chart? We like to find the worst one because the worst one will tell us, okay, this maybe is the thing is going to happen. Yeah, and we try to do something with it. All right, we are trying to do something with it. Yeah. Now, if I look into the chart, of course, I would pick those that have a very like 6-point striking punishment, or they are actually in graveyard. I would personally pick that. Yeah. Now, so this one have a very special meaning. Okay. In Qi of course, those who are learn Qi you know that Geng method is the worst. But for me, I would say Xing method is the worst. Yeah, this one retaliate. This one actually fight against. This one also rushing to do something. This one also like to do backstepping. Yeah, and this Fu Yin, even though it is not moving, but it's actually fighting internally. Yeah, so one of the bonds that I don't like is actually Southeast. Okay, this Southeast indicates that relentlessly trying to fight something and doesn't even care about everybody else's perspective. Yeah, why is it in that way? Xing metal is also represented by horse. If you got double horse, it is saying that it's a self-punishment. Okay, double horse is a self-punishment. So the punishment relate to somebody rushing to complete something, rushing to do something emotionally, trying to force something out of nothing. Okay, so if you learn about the Qi story, Xing metal is also one of the most relentless, most petty characters in achievement wars. Yeah, because this one get abandoned by the brothers. Yeah, sacrifice everything, think about everything. But in the end, it doesn't get the goal that she wanted. Yeah, it's always trying to force something to come out. So when you get an open door that is aggressive, now you are having an aggressive outcome. This is the worst situation. Now, who is going to affect in here? Okay, then we'll look into the chart. Maybe is your company issue. There is a resuffering of companies happening. Yeah, relationship issue because the harmony was here. Yeah, the environment doesn't really matters in the most time. The environment actually doesn't really matters a lot. The stars. Yeah, but it tells you that you might be fall into that kind of environment if you go into that. Okay, so this is the worst palace, I would say. Who is going to get affected in here? Sing matter represented by what animal sign? Okay, if you have sing matter in your chart, like me, high chances you will get affected by this. Okay, relationship issue, connections with somebody. Yeah, and you might try to rush into doing something. Yeah, so if your Southeast Palace is your destiny palace, you will also get affected by this. So what to do with this? Of course, we have to talk about solution, right? Yeah, we will talk about solution. So the solution is to get a, okay, this is also something very funny. Get a pink fire at here. Yeah, so if you learn Qi, you should know pink fire is a characteristic of discipline, execution. Do not think too much. Okay, and put it in the Southeast, that means that you actually get a combination. Yeah, put it in the combinations, yeah. Yeah, so Gianna, if you are like that, that means that something quite obvious is going to happen with the career. It's actually for you also for this particular year. Okay, now, so what you should do, don't think too much. Okay, consistency is the key. Don't rush things because playing fire was there to combine away the sing metal. Yeah, so of course, I like to use the yin plate method. So you can actually get a round shape lamp and put here. Now this morning, this afternoon, I'm talking about the eclipse, right? Yeah, that is actually a very good hour to put the pink fire at that. Okay, to put a pink fire at that. Yeah. Of course, I will also talk about other palaces. Please wait. Please wait. I will also talk about other palaces and who is get affected. Okay. Sing matter also belongs to the animal sign of rooster. Yeah. So basically, if your chart have rooster, have sing metal, this may be something is going to affect you. Yeah, but you also have to consider, yeah, rooster in particular in this year is a combination with the dragon. And if you notice this part of the chart, rooster actually quite good. Yeah, rooster actually quite good, yeah. Okay, because the combine will come together, combine away the dragon. Of course, it got harm with the dog, but it's also part of the seasonal combination. Okay, part of the seasonal combination. That means somehow this rooster come in, things will also turn out well. Yeah, but if you use it wrongly, what happened? Okay, if there's a chances coming to you, you're not taking it, what happened? If you treat everything as negatively, you use it negatively. Okay, that's what I'm going to tell you. Yeah? If you treat everything negatively, then everything, your intentions already put it into negative. So only negative things can happen if it's like that. Yeah. So remember, this is the rooster. So what is the functions of rooster? Right? What is the functions of sing matter? Okay. Because sometimes you want to know the problem. We also need to know the functions of sing matter. Yeah. Sing matter related to communication, talking. Yeah. Or leveraging others or command others to work. So you truly want to narrow down the problem. That means some words that you use is going to turn out to be disastrous. Okay, most of the times, the biggest problem that's going to happen to you this month is you unconsciously want to fight somebody over, okay, and unconsciously you try to say some bad stuff. And all this bad thing will backfire. Yeah, all this bad thing will backfire. Yeah. So if you have a rooster, you will also be like that. You talk too much. Yeah. If you have too many zinc metal in your chart, you also will be like that. Okay, this is the natal chart things. Yeah. It is not this month thing. It's a natal chart things. Okay. And most of the times we also know rooster is also what? Self-punishment because talk too much. Okay. Yeah, so everything is this is the functions. Yeah. So if you can link all of them together, then you might find out that okay, this is the month that talk less, do more. Yeah. If I talk too much, somehow it will lead into problem. Okay, is that obvious? Yeah. Now if I talk like this, yeah, so everything will be very slow. Okay, we might not finish it in 1 hour. Okay. Now let's continue this. Is it good for you guys? Anybody have anything to ask? Yeah, I better don't ask some things. Yeah. Yeah, this is useful. Most of the time is like that. Okay. Now, the other bad palace I will look into, most likely is Southwest. Okay. Most likely is Southwest. Because the Keng metal was actually in that. Yeah. Most of the time we like to look into this both aggressive. Things is going to happen. But something is wrong in here is because the Keng and Gui water indicate something also pretty bad. Yeah, the combination is very bad. So Keng is somebody that feel injustice in everything. That means everything wrong. Everything is wrong. For a Keng metal, you will feel that everything is wrong. No matter what other people is doing, everybody else do the thing is wrong. So whatever he did is right. Yeah. But when you make in Gui water, then somehow it actually tells whatever the Keng did before, now suddenly have a deep realizations that he is the bad guy. Okay, somehow it's the realization he is the bad guy. I just talked about this in achievement class last week. Okay, let's talk about this because I'm going through the 100 formation. So I'm using the same way to tell you guys how this actually functions. Yeah. So when you suddenly get a realization that you're actually the bad guy, you're the one who did all the wrong thing before. And now you have to face with all the wrong thing is going to happen. Yeah, this is the moment, yeah. And this is a moment also, a realization is that everybody is thinking that you are the wrong person. You are the wrong guy. Okay, every one of them will thinking in that way. So you did nothing wrong. Of course, you just feel injustice with everything, but somehow it's related to you. Yeah, someone is actually related to you. Yeah. Okay. And how do we actually look into this in animal side? Keng represent the monkey. Gui water represent the rat. Okay. How do we differentiate which one is which one? Yeah. Because if I tell something together in one chart, then the animal sign seems like same, but it's actually not same. Okay. This one, Keng metal right now is belong to herding officer and Gui water belong to direct wealth. Okay. Why is it like that? Because Keng is eating God. I'm sorry. This is a Keng. This is the Gui water. Okay. So most of the time it's because your intention from whatever you did before right now surface. Yeah, your intentions, whatever that you did before, you didn't know that it was wrong, but now it's come out. Yeah. So because of that, you might not take any further decisions because of this problem. Yeah. And every step that you want to take, it seems like you keep thinking too much. Okay. And is this the right things to do or not because of this formation? Okay, straight away applications. Yeah, you think about this, that it is supposed to do this or not. Yeah, but this is an aggressive palace. That means something forced you to make that decision. Yeah, especially related to what? Live door related to money, live door related to creations. Yeah, live door indicates maybe there is certain business that you're actually in. Okay, somehow it forces you to make a decision. Even though you know that whatever you did wrong before, and everybody treat you as the bad guy. Yeah, and the money falls you because this is an eating God money for you. So some creations need to be done. If you're not going to do it, then who else is going to do it, the creation? So you will land in that positions, yeah. So if your day master is skunk metal, high chances you will fall into this. If you have a lot of monkey in your chart, high chances also you will fall into this. If your Southwest Palace is a Destiny Palace, you will also fall into this. Okay, of course, other palaces will also belong to here, but not everything you're using. Remember, alignment is the most important thing. If in your life right now, there is no problem, no decisions need to make towards these particular directions, that means the chart will never influence you. Okay? The chart will never influence you. The chart only influence you if you are on the same path. You really need to do something with this. Then you got no choice. Yeah? And the energies just push you, align together with you. And this is the thing, the outcome that come. Yeah? So when you look into the Gui water, I will always say Gui water related to smoke screen in Qi. Smoke screen means that this is the characters inside the Qi wall like to stop everything, like to traps everyone. Okay, just like to traps everyone. Yeah, so you like to stop everyone to perform their things, because in the Qi war, this particular Gui water saved a lot of people. But saving doesn't mean it is good. It is beneficial. It doesn't mean that way. Yeah, sometimes saving means is stopping the one who are successful to actually be more great. Okay, so you're actually in here. That's why is it, but this is a very bad formation. You're in here stopping someone who are very aggressive. Yeah, so what's going to happen to you in this month? Just mean, again, there's a forceful act and you're trying to stop this person because you don't see the value in whatever that people is doing. Because you're indirect wealth. You're actually a direct wealth here. You don't see the value of whatever the people is doing, and they're very aggressive. You jump in trying to help them. Yeah. Gui water is who? Gui water is rat. Rat is what kind of animal sign? Rat is the cardinal. Cardinal means you're peak of the energies. You are, of course, whatever you think is also the maximum of everything. You always think to the limit. Yeah. So then when you look into that, right? So you want to stop this person, then you will fall into a problem. Okay. So what you should do in here? Yeah. Try not to stop the person. No. The energy is trying to give you, to push you to stop the person. Okay. Now, always think about the value of return. Is it worth it or not? If it's not worth it, maybe just stop a while, then enough. No need to continue to do that. No need to continuously do that. Yeah. Okay. So if you see the person is trying to jump into something and everything, let the person do whatever that he wanted to do. Even though you know the big picture, it is not a good thing to perform. But if you offend this person, then maybe this person will fight against you, which is also this formation. It leading into the Keng metal become overly aggressive, maybe try to fight against you. Yeah, because now the gun is agitated. Okay, yeah. Now everyone will fall into this. You get affected if you're aligned with it. Yeah, but sometime in life, if this box is not good, use other box. Yeah, use other box. Yeah. So I'm telling you the predictions, the forecast of what is going to happen with you. Yeah, and of course, what kind of mitigations you should put in here? What kind of one of the things that you actually can put in here and can stop everything to become good? Yeah. In normal way, this is a place where actually really a water placement is actually good for a normal application. But then when it's not going to useful, not going to be useful for a man chart. So we have to think about what is the best element in here that can mitigate both of Keng and also the Gui water and make sure that these box are actually in a healthy state. Yeah. So if you learn a lot of achievement formations, you will know Ting fire in here is going to turn, the fire element is going to turn everything good for the Keng metal, but it's not good for the Gui water. But there's something that we can do with the Gui water to create fire element. Something we can do. Yeah. Which is what? Which is the Wu Earth. Okay. So you can actually put what? Wu Earth represent trust, represent stability, represent foundations. Yeah. Represent security. So this is what you're going to perform in this particular month. Trust something. Believe in maybe the big picture, believe in the other parties can do well, believe that everything right now that you are doing worth it. Just one straight application, which is the word, represent trust. Okay, yeah, that one is easier. Okay, now let's go into this is the worst one that actually is going to happen. The best one, of course, it will be the South Palace. You see how the red thing was there, right? All the red color was actually there. Water, but water in the bottom is actually quite aggressive. Okay, if you look into the hexagram, you will also know that this is actually aggressive. Yeah, hexagram, because this represents not yet accomplished. Every line is wrong. Okay, but it's good because the formations of the Bing fire were actually present in here. And this Bing fire together with the good door and also the deity actually created what we call the real deception. Yeah, so South is actually the good palace to be in. Of course, in the flying star, this is not good. Yeah, South is a palace that is actually good. So Bing fire is who? Bing fire is snake. Is it snake? Yeah. Bing fire is actually snake. Okay. So snake, this particular month, you might have a better chances in doing things. You get new solution. Maybe you get to get into new networking group because of rest door, right? Everything about you this month is quite okay. And snake go into this particular barter chart. None of the special things happen except for the hour. Yeah. So if I were you, this month is good for what? So only you are good in here. So everyone should look into your subsector. Everyone. What is your subsector represent? Yeah. Is it the family? Is it relationship? Is it your destiny palace in here? Is it maybe your health palace in here? Yeah. So every other things that represent by this particular palace for you in your destiny chart should be the approach for you. Yeah. If you ignore every other things, okay, this is the palace that you should actually focus on. Yeah. If it's a career, focus more on your career path. If it's your relationship, focus more on building connections. Yeah, because Fan Yin Fu Yin indicates aggressive. So if you want to use it well, you want to use in a place that you can make a good decisions rather than making a bad one. So if you're focusing on this palace, every decisions that you make, if you treat everyone like that, every decisions you make right now, still going to be a good decision, rather than you get affected to make the bad one. Yeah, okay. So this is either your day master is a pink fire, okay. To enhance this, to make this even better, of course, we also use the applications of Wu Earth in here. Yeah, because if you put the Wu Earth in here, the pink fire will have a formations of maybe the flying bird in your cave, or maybe the green dragon return will be actually formed in this particular place. So that means you have to apply trust again. Yeah, you have to apply security again. Yeah, you have to maybe apply the foundations, or maybe apply stabilities in whatever decisions that you're trying to make in this particular month. Okay, yeah, there's the easy things to actually observe. Yeah, so what is going to happen with the South? Relationship, families, maybe it's a month for you to build out a new solution. As real deceptions is also talking about finding real information to come out of it. Okay, yeah, so it's a direct way to look at that. Yeah, okay. Now, other palaces. If you look into Geng and GF, there's two animal signs. Yeah, Geng and GF, there's two animal signs. Both of them is going to be inside this particular group, particular palace. So this is dog and dragon. Yeah, and then this is the goat and also the ox. Okay, who is who? There's always a questions. Who is who? Okay, now, if you look into this chart, of course, the first one to reach here, okay, is actually dragon. So I will use the top represent the dragon, but it actually doesn't even have difference. Yeah, I can tell you the difference later on. This one is a dragon, and this one is a dog. Okay, this one, the nearest ones come to here is the goat. Okay, the top one is the goat, the bottom one is the ox, because this is the past. Yeah, I use that way to represent them. Yeah, but they doesn't have a big difference. The only difference with them is one is more external usage and one is more internal usage. That is the only difference that we are looking into. Yeah, now let's talk about this dog and dragon. Dog and dragon this month. Anybody who are in the West, you actually also have a hidden Jia. Yeah, and dog and dragon is a friend stars. Correct? Jia is a 7 killing. Who is Jia? Tiger is Jia. Yeah, Tiger is actually Jia. Now, this enchantment, Wu Earth and Jia Wu, is actually not a very good formation. Okay, because Wu Earth feel that he actually being used by the Jia Wu. Yeah, because he's a treasurer. Jia is actually aiming for the money inside this treasurer, this capital. Yeah, and because of that, Wu will always feel threatened. Don't know when this guy is going to finish all the money inside this capital. Okay, so there's issues of it. A trust issue is actually appearing. Okay, which is also aligned with the barter chart. I say there's a betrayals. So if this particular month in here, yeah, if this particular month, the Wu Earth, okay, if you are having this particular trust issue and you still make decisions means that you might not trust anyone around you. So if everyone come to you and provide a solutions, provide you an informations or ideas, you feel threatened more than you feel that it's a good idea. Yeah, and you doesn't trust anybody around you. You don't allow people to do the things they are supposed to do. So you will make decisions in that way. So the dog The dragon is the one at the top, right? The dog is in the one in the bottom. The top means that completely in obvious way, externally, you show this characteristic to everyone. Yeah, you show this characteristic to everyone, and everyone, because of you showing that characteristic, everyone feel like want to fight against you. Okay, or even try to force you to be in that place. Yeah? So you will make that decisions because of you feel that externally people is also like that. Okay, if for the dog, you don't believe yourself. You don't even trust yourself that you are capable in doing something, yeah, that are related to internal type of not trusting. Okay, and this jar is actually in here, hidden in this particular box, because the chief is in here. Yeah, the jar is actually hidden in here. So that's mean this particular box also involve the tiger. Tiger in here, the character is different. Because this tiger character is a 7 killing. Yeah, that's how the wolf is a friend starts. That's why it's always talking about internal. If it's a trust issue is going to happen, it's also talking about you and other parties. It was never externally. You're not trying to do everything else. It's just about internally. Okay, and trust become a very big issue, being crushed by this Jab wood. Okay, so Jab will take another personality in here. Isn't this is an aggressive box? Not really a very aggressive, but the harm door is here, you know. Yeah. So everybody is trying to get something. Everybody is trying to get something done, but being suppressed, and you're not trusting everybody to do so. But if you're a 7 killing, a Jab wood, and if it's your tiger, this one, it seems like you're going to attack everyone. Okay, it seems like you're going to attack everyone. If we shift the palace, 7K shift the palace, you actually also see a lot of wealth is happening in the chart. Yeah, you actually see a lot of wealth here is happening in the chart. Now, one thing is not good about this budget chart is because there is no ping fire in the chart. Yeah, no ping fire. The 7 killing is only trying to rob everybody, means that trying to attack everyone without a real purpose. Without a real purpose. So that means this will influence you. You just for the sake of attacking, you make decisions. Okay, for the sake of attacking, you just make decisions. Because you thought that there is something like money is actually benefiting to you, but that one is more personal, you know, more selfish act that is actually a very good approach. Because Jia was meant to be magnanimous, yeah, benevolent, to protect everyone from the sun. The sun is the danger. Yeah, the sun is actually the danger. That's why if the chart have no ping fire, this Jia is extremely selfish. Yeah, because extremely selfish is also doesn't need to protect anyone at all and do whatever that he needs. There's no point to protect anyone because nobody will get attacked by this particular hot sun. Yeah. So if a Jab wood, if you're a tiger, some tiger is a very what we call a growth animal sign. Okay. So if a growth animal sign in that way, then this growth animal sign sure will perform or make decisions in a more short terms thinking rather than the long term or big picture. Yeah, actually you fall into that. Yeah. So if your job doesn't have sun, this is the problem. You must find where is the sun is. Yeah. And unconsciously, this box actually require ping fire also. Unconsciously, to make everything in a smooth way, to make everything in a good perspective. Consistency is the key. Taking actions is the key. No talking, just take action. And this also will create what? green dragon return, and also flying bird in a cave. Yeah, this is the things, yeah. Okay, now, too long length, yeah. Is it too long length? Okay, next one. The goat and also the ox. Okay, this one in here is actually in emptiness. Okay, you're also not appearing inside the barter chart. Most of the time, whatever happened in this particular month seems like not relate to you at all. The same with Bing Fire, actually. Yeah, everything happened in this month, not related to you. The barter chart, what happened to the barter chart? Seems like you are outside looking in. Okay, and you guys are the rock wealth. Yeah, you guys are the rock wealth. This box, because it fall into emptiness, somehow the decisions you make, you doesn't really care too much. It's like happy-go-lucky month. Yeah, can get anything, just get anything. If cannot get anything, just didn't get anything, it's okay. Yeah, both of the animal sign. Both of the animal sign will affect it in that way. Okay, but there's something is not good in here is goat and ox inside the barter chart actually have a lot of interactions, maybe disruptions, maybe bullying. Yeah, but it's okay because you're in emptiness. Yeah, so your subconscious mind or your decisions making this month doesn't really get affected a lot. Yeah, but please do not do that because this is a month with a 9 heaven in present. Okay, a month with 9 heaven in present. Yeah, and you get a delusion all together with you. That means it's a great month to observe what is it that's happening around you, what is the problem with other people, and you use it for yourself. If you slack off, you miss these observations that you can actually see. You totally miss it out. Yeah, because rock wealth is also indicating to observe the surrounding, observe what people needs, do a survey, do a research of what actually people needs. Rock wealth is actually like that. If it's not, you're not able to become the leader. Okay, leading for leisure, leading because you know what people needed is a rock wealth things. Yeah. So since that you get 9 heaven, you get the illusion door, you got the heart stars in present, basically is a very good way to understand something step by step. And this is a great thing. Yeah. Sometimes not in a barter chart is a great thing. You can observe all the wrong thing is happening, and then you can actually utilize it. Yeah. But in terms of course, in Chiman, GF is actually not a very good GF. It's a weakness, but G and G is a pure reflection. So G and G is also indicates a reflections. It means that it's actually able to find out if you do your research, you might find out what is people needed, what is the weakness, what is the market gap of something is happening with the market right now. Yeah, of course. The goal is most likely you're looking for something more mass market, right? The ox, maybe you're looking into a more smaller group, okay, or really under your control, that kind of market you actually research on. Yeah, it is not good because you might not make that decision because your subconscious this particular month somehow just wander around. Okay, just wandering around. You don't really care too much. Okay, but I encourage you to really do some market research because it's going to give you a lot of things, a lot of realizations. Yeah. Now, the next one. Do we need a mitigation for GF? Anybody need that? Yeah, I think Augustine's still here. So good. There's a mitigation in the GF. The best thing in here, if you use a few of them, this place is actually quite good for a jug to appear. Okay, for a jug to appear. That means if you want to use jug, then you have to become a leadership. Learn leadership, learn how to manage people's, learn the perspective as a leader, that you take control, you manage the entire thing, yeah, or you use other people to actually use it. Okay, why is it that I use Jia? Jia and G is a combination to create more earth element. So when a Jia appear in a chart, somehow you know there is something that is very weak in the market or in whatever that you're trying to research on, and you will fall in love with that. You're trying to save that in whatever danger that the GF actually can cause, okay, or can met with. Yeah, so the jar is very important here. So leadership, okay, most of it is authority, protective, is a very big thing in this particular chart, particular palace. So if you are Northwest, you know, your destiny palace in here, your career landed here, you don't know what to do with this, yeah, that is a time to really did something. Okay, now the next one is a Ting Fire. This one is a horse. Of course, that's how I say Xing Matter is a horse, right? But now we are representing Ting Fire as a horse because Ting Fire right now is inside your chart. Okay, your day master is Ting Fire. Your destiny palace in the Northwest. Yeah, Ting and Ting in here. This is something wrong with the accomplished hexagram. If you want to look deeper, but Ting and Ting in here is actually talking about someone who have a lot of talents and there's no one to use on. Okay, you feel you're wasted on your talents. You feel that you already accomplished something because you're so talented, yeah, for a Ting Fire, but it's just that nobody to help. And in this palace also indicate the Ting Fire actually go into some grave under the tomb. Okay, this graveyard is different. So you are being suppressed in this particular pillar. Yeah, you're being suppressed in this particular palace. So whatever that you think or decisions that you're trying to make, somehow you feel suppressed. Somehow you feel that there's no point to talk this out. There's no point to even give this idea to people because it just doesn't reach the expectations that you want to reach. Okay, then this one will become problematic because you think in that way, then it will lead into issues. Correct? Then if you think in that way, then nothing else can get improvement. This is a very chaotic month. And because of chaotic, you feel like other people is not doing well. My words maybe cannot help you. Okay, my ideas cannot help you. My innovations cannot help you. Yeah, that lead into another frustration. Okay, yeah, Boston say just read 4.8 magnitude. Yeah, this particular month actually will be the, I will tell everybody in the annual class, I say this month is the month that everything will actually come out in your year budget chart. So I talk about earthquake in the first beginning of this particular annual talk. It seems like it continuously having this earthquake happening. Okay, yeah, so it's going to be that. So the Ting Fire in here, remember, find somebody that can actually put your talents in. Find someone. Okay, because Ting and Ting in this reach a stage that you actually met with a competitor. Yeah, you actually met with a competitor, can do the same thing like you. Ting and Ting actually is like that. Two fires supposed to meant to burn together, but somehow you feel like not joining because of Fu Yin. Okay, not joining. And now you're in the sectors that you cannot burn because this is a water place. Yeah, your fire can never be exited. This is how you feel. That is how you make the decision. Okay, so if you look at that, that is a great month for you to do something okay, to find someone that you can actually exert all your talent in. Yeah. Now, think fire can, of course, straight away is a solution thing already. Because this one is quite simple. No need to talk too much about explanations on this. Yeah. And what are you going to met with? Because night love is here, the heavenly grass is here. Nothing much is actually bad. Okay. Maybe your happiness gets suppressed too because it's a finding door. Yeah. You didn't find the joy in doing anything. Okay. Then you make wrong decision. Yeah. To make this as a good use in this particular palace, of course, you cannot use spring fire. What is the reason? This is a nighttime. Sun cannot function in nighttime. So something can be used at nighttime, something cannot be used on nighttime. Yeah. In here, we require somebody who actually understand the talent of the thing. Okay. So that you can actually push in. So Jia is also one of the great things to comply with the north sectors. So if your destiny palace is like that, then again is leadership. Yeah. Most of the solution is the same one. Most of the solution is actually the few nice stand, which is Jia Yi Ping Ting and Wu Earth. Because the other five is very hard to use as medication. Very hard to use. It can be used, but very hard. Yeah. You can use Jia in here. You can also use Wu Earth in here. Two stand that you can apply in the north sectors if you want to apply. Okay, two stand, yeah. So one is Wu Earth, one is Jia. Wu Earth represent trust, Jia represent leadership, authorities. That's it you need to remember whenever that you make a decision. Okay, now let's move on with the Yi Wood. Yi Wood represent by rabbit. Yeah. In here, is it a good place? It's also not a very good place. Where Yi is actually trying to be in the Earth Palace, then Yi would have to exert more things, have to do more, right? The function of the Yi wood is also need to depend on others. Yeah, Yi would also need to depend on others. Okay, because the function of Yi wood is to network, is to connect, is to bring people together and tell stories. But if Yi is together with Yi, you are two guys just talking with each other, and it doesn't bring result, it doesn't influence people, it doesn't change people's mind. And in this particular palace, you somehow have to exert even more. Yeah, you find that networking is exhausting. Okay, you find that talking with others is actually exhausting. Yeah, you find that you no longer want to connect with people. Yeah, and every word you say, there's actually this black tortoise in present. Everything is that you're actually trying to say somehow also relate to some manipulation is going to happen. Yeah, it seems like I want to find the shortcut. But remember, yeah, in this particular month chart, you are represented by DO. Okay, this will actually force you to become even more further. Okay, as a how to say, as a step-by-step means that you are actually being tied up, you know, tied to or entangled into a step-by-step rules to do networking and to approach people. Yeah, but as a Yi would, you only survive when there's the other things or the other stand is actually in present with you. If it's no understand, you cannot influence them to talk out, to make them to do something. Okay, the job of Yi wood in Chiman Wars is actually just to find people to come in to support the kingdom, to manage the kingdom. So Yi job is actually really like an advisor, really like the one that actually know, okay, who is the person to find. But right now, you are being forced to continuously doing that, and you find it, the value is low, it's very exhausting to you. Okay, so that's when you make decisions. You feel like something blocking you, something is on the move, right? Everything is DO, right? and everything is on boundaries, and you keep on finding shortcut to complete this job. That's mean when you make decisions, somehow you'll be influenced by the shortcuts. Yeah. And because what happened? Because of all the boundaries was put to you. Okay. And this death door is also indicate boundaries. So if you want to use this well, you have to look in for transformations or leveling up. Because I like to use death door for leveling up. Yeah, for transformations. If it's not, then this death door are really just a stagnation's door for you. Okay, but if you end something, begin something, is good. Yeah, of course you need to find something to go into. Okay, you need to find something, you need to find someone that you can actually rely on or talk to or influence them or manipulate them if you want. Yeah, so that you can level up yourself. So find a person to talk with, somebody valuable. Yeah, in here I will also recommend the Jia. Okay, I will actually recommend the Jia, yeah? Because only by Jia, only that you talk with Jia, you know the importance of what you're doing right now. Okay, with Jia in here, you know that, okay, this is the things that this kingdom needs, or this emperor, this empire actually needs. Yeah, then only the things can move. You don't know what this company needs. You don't know what this person needs. You will never know where to find the right people to come in. Now that become a problem. Once that you know, then it's okay. So Jia coming means that you need to pretend that you are the boss itself, you are the leader itself. Then you can observe that whatever that you're trying to do right now, have a good approach, a path to go into. Yeah, so that once that you pretend, take up the roles, you can see something. Yeah, so you were related to who? Rabbit. Yeah, Rabbit, and also this Destiny Palace of Northeast. Any Yitwood in your chart, if you are Yitwood Day Master, somehow this also relate to you. Okay, now the last one, which is the Rainwater. So Rainwater is a pig. Yeah, and this guy is very aggressive in here. This is one of the door compel. The Disruptor is here. The White Tiger is here. Okay, Rainwater in this one is what? Is an indirect wealth. Yeah, it's an indirect wealth. So this indirect wealth, yeah, double pick. In somehow this is very aggressive. Yeah, whatever you see is aggressive, is emotional. Okay, you want to take control with everything. You think that you can do anything because of envoy door. Once that you get an envoy door in your chart, it indicates that you will somehow feel that you can do everything that you want to do. Of course, it's a good door. It's a good envoy door. Yeah, it's good. That means you feel good. You feel good. You think you can do everything. Yeah, ins and out of fear doors. Okay, so it's aggressive because it's a door compel. It's an envoy door. Okay, you can use this for escape, but most likely you will use it for other people. So if you have picked this month, somehow you aggressively trying to make changes, aggressively trying to reach your goal, and aggressively you control your emotions. Okay, because this is fear dogs. And aggressively, this aggressive control emotions maybe will backlash because the door is forcing the palace, which is door compelling the palaces. Yeah. So we are too aggressive, trying to chase something, trying to do something. That's mean whatever you do, whatever the decisions you're going to make this particular month is come out of just to attack, just to be aggressive, just to want to make changes, just to want to move on. Yeah. And this maybe can cause you, because this month, the April is also the month for a lot of people resign. Okay, chances was actually that. Because indirect wealth means that right now you're looking into a very big picture where is it the return of this investment? And you're trying to force that to happen in this particular month. So any decisions you make will be like that. Yeah. So in here, of course, red water is not a very good characteristic in Shinmen. It actually represents storytelling, represent vision that you keep telling yourself. So there's one good thing in here is if you use a Ting fire, then it's going to be good. A combinations that's happening with the rain create connections, also create a wood element. Yeah. So somehow in here, this particular palace require you to look forward into growth rather than trying to be very aggressive. You can be aggressive, but look into the growth rather than just the investment, return of investment. Yeah. So the Ting Fire here provide that innovations, talents, yeah, so that you can look forward into something that you can perform rather than just aggressively trying to get something to happen. Yeah. So this is red water. Red water represent pig. If you guys have the sectors in here, then this is affecting you in somehow. Yeah. Remember the good palace, yeah? The good palace is the south. Okay? The great palace in the south. So if anything else went wrong, look back into your Chiman Destiny Palace and look forward into what happened in the South Palace. Okay? Now, the next thing, I don't think I'm going to talk about Yi Jing today. So I'm still going to tell you something about this. The flying star part. I know I explained some of it at the beginning, yeah? But according to this month, is there anything more good is going to happen? Perspectives that you're actually going into. So even though it's very aggressive, yeah, very, very aggressive, but somehow the chart show us there is a lot of opportunity that is coming in. The flying stars. Yeah. Somehow a lot of opportunities coming in. It also can mean that in chaos right now, whatever is happening that is very bad, there is something more that can actually comes in. So if you're in business, if you're in career or if you're in investment, then you actually can look forward to what is going to happen in this particular month. High chances there is a properties or real estate chances that is going to come out. So if you want to buy something, buy property, somehow this month is actually quite a good month to look into that opportunity in terms of investment. And this is also related to investment, right? Yeah, in terms of investment. But please, okay, please do not jump in just like that. Yeah. So this month is good for anything that is mass market, good opportunity of whatever wealth, the shortest wealth that you can actually get, and also the starting of the side gates. This month will provide yet to you. Whether that you can accept it or not, it depends, yeah. But high chances properties because that this is two, this is also the palace of two, and there's a lot of earth element appearing. Okay, a lot of earth element appearing. So, and people, okay, something, let's go into unconventional way of usage. If we say that there's so many bad things happening and it's influencing people to make wrong decision, this is actually the right time to make a deal making time. Okay, so people are easily get influenced to make wrong decision. Very easy to make a wrong decision. Is it correct? Yeah, because to talk all is like very bad, very chaos, but it's actually good. Yeah, if you are somebody who are having chances to negotiate things, some deals, making some agreement with somebody, yeah, making the trying to come out to purchase something, and you're suppressing the other party price. wouldn't this wrong thing, okay, wrong decisions making energies is going to affect the parties? Okay, because when you use that, then you will know that, okay, right now, this one can do this kind of thing, and you got real deceptions. You got real deception. It's a very good formations to actually talk with somebody and realize their lowest point, their lowest selling price, yeah, and also their limit, or maybe their overly low limit. This is a chances to do this kind of thing, make discussions, make deals, okay? And unconsciously, you will turn this into something that is beneficial to you. Now, it's unconventional. Maybe some of you don't agree with this, okay? Lottery, you cannot change. Yeah? That's why you see Agosti never ask lottery anymore in my sharing. I don't encourage that at all. Yeah? So it's good for you to somehow make deals, yeah? Okay, somehow make deals, somehow talk with somebody. The other party sure will make some wrong decisions. Okay, they will actually make wrong decisions, and somehow that you can actually utilize this as a benefit. Yeah, so that's why we call unfair advantage. When the circumstances in chaos, someone will think about something to do, and they actually get something out of it. Yeah, okay. So Jenna say how to use real deceptions. Yeah, backface sound. Yeah, backface sounds. If you want to use the MAN chart, then backface sounds. If you don't want to use the MAN chart, then you can get real deceptions in any place, any sectors you can backface. Okay, yeah, this is actually a very long way of forecasting. Yeah, mean capitalize on chaos. Yes. Okay, capitalize on chaos because we have so many bad things happening, right? Yeah, so it influence people make wrong decision. What you should do, okay, especially on Southeast sectors, yeah. Like just now, okay, I teach you something very bad, right? Like Gina is asking about, backface at South Palace because I want to, use the real deceptions, correct? You also can make the person sit backface Southeast so that he can rush to make decision, okay? So that she can rush to make decision. Then you'll be able to utilize that. Yeah, yeah. So it depends on the people, how that you actually want to use it. I can tell you all these things because you can observe, then you understand the flow. Understand the flow, you will see things run in that way. And of course, you yourself, please do not fall into that. Correct? You yourself are not supposed to fall into that. Yeah? So that you can benefit from this particular chart. Yeah? Now, everybody good? Okay. Yeah. So that's it for this. So if you guys have any questions, I'll stop the recording